Clark. A deep one. You bet! Caitlin Clark! Absolutely ridiculous!
If you thought Steph Curry had limitless range, wait until you see Caitlin Clark in action. Logo launches to mind-bending pull-ups. She's redefining the art of long-distance shooting. Today, we're taking you on a journey through her most unbelievable deep shots, from her record-shattering college performances to her fearless leap into the WNBA.
Clark was trying to redirect a pass. Clark, oh my! From Schenectady! Clark wheels around, evades Van Lith, and drains it! My goodness!
Here comes Clark. How will she go for history? There it is! The all-time leading scorer in women's college basketball. Just step to the side over Hemingway, and that's her third already.
There were moments when the crowd simply couldn't stay seated, the roar of the fans, defenders left stunned, and an electric buzz you could feel in the air. After watching these shots, you'll see exactly why Caitlin Clark is a once-in-a-generation talent.
Martin looked at here's Clark. She fires and goes! She hit it!
Are they going to get the ball up in time? Clark for the win! Does it time and time again, the 40-piece, and walks off with the W!
Clark, there she goes again. Yes!
You have to guard Caitlin Clark even before she crosses half court. What's that feet? When she's going to her left and in rhythm, she's going to drain it. Clark from the logo! She gets it out of that left hand, and it's money. She's open now, Caitlin Clark.
Clark hits the three. Too much space. Nearly 10 million people watching. Maybe we can break that 10 this year. Deep three. Caitlin Clark.
This team rallied twice in the Southland Conference Tournament for wins, and that one dead on. Right on the money. You never get tired of seeing that.
Now, you better be careful. There might be another one coming right here. You can see it when she's got the ball in her hands and the look in her eye. Run up, rhythm three.
Stepping into the WNBA, Caitlin Clark was met with doubts from critics, pressure from teammates, and sky-high expectations. But from the moment she set foot on the court, she did what she's always done best, made an immediate impact. If you thought her college highlights were jaw-dropping, just wait until you see her take on the best.
Boston, who also has a 15-5-5 game today. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and connect.
11 wins all of last season. They're already at 10. Looking to tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown and knocks it down.
They've scored 10 points off of 6 Fever turnovers. So that's really the difference in the game right now.
Clark leaning in, hitting.
Mike Benley working it around here for the Fever. Good ball movement on this possession. Logo shot. Logo make.
Sets up her ability to drive. She is a hard check. Tough to keep in front.
Clark, step back, hits a three. Clark with 9 points, 7 assists here so far. Clark crossing over and dropping a three. Minnesota shooting just 29% here in the first quarter. Clark looking aggressive. Clark launches and hits a three.
Now, in between quarters, in between halves, to come out with the exact same energy. And especially, that's one way
Canada has been a problem for Caitlin Clark. Pressure all game.
Clark, a problem for Canada there. Indiana's gone from up 7 to down 7. The Fever had all of the energy early on. Championship medal of Las Vegas on full display, and Clark dropping a three. Her international duties with Germany also suffered an injury. This is just her 14th game and part of the challenge that Dallas has had all year. Clark catch and shoot and knocks down her second three. Tufag Benley. Indiana will reset. Clark fire away. You bet. Just a little bit here. We'll see if the Fever can free her up. Clark off the screen. Clark launches, hits a three.
I don't know if Dolson was ready for that. It looked like she was positioning herself for a rebound. But she was right there in front.
Clark, deep three. Had a chance to speak with the Fever general manager, and she just loves that MLA is playing so well as of late here in DC. Here's Clark. That one rattles through. They're hoping that can discourage Alyssa Thomas from making some of her great passes.
No one picks up Clark, who cans the three. Connecticut now 1 for 12 from the floor in this burst.
Good looks, though. They're getting good looks.
Clark connects on a bomb. Here's Clark working behind Boston. Clark for the lead. You bet. Indiana has come up.
Caitlin Clark's deep range isn't just about draining threes. Her logo shots are jaw-dropping, but her passing is just as lethal. Some of her most mind-blowing plays didn't end with a shot, but with pinpoint laser passes from well beyond the arc, leaving defenders frozen and teammates perfectly set up to score.
Here's 25. How about back? Benley running the floor there. And the find there from Clark.
Gustafson, too much. Long rebound to the Fever. Oh, back Benley says, don't wait.
Transition defense.
To the Commissioner's Cup final. What a dish. Down the floor. Wallace. The finish plus the foul. On a beautiful delivery from Clark.
In this season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Oh, and it allows them. Oh, what a dime. My goodness. The pass from Clark to Katie Lou Samuelson.
Maybe big threes and D.
We can come up with something. We'll workshop it.
We're workshopping it.
Kelsey Mitchell lays it up and in there.
Gets her on the bounce. Golden too strong. Quickly up the floor is Mitchell. Beautiful find from Clark as Mitchell lays it up and in.
Right, she knocked it down.
Caitlin Clark scoreless since 5:51 left in the first quarter, and she post-speeds Aaliyah Boston.
He was the only one back there for Indiana as Clark whips it inside. 2 more for Boston.
Good job by the Dream getting back in transition defense because that's where Kelsey Mitchell likes to strike.
Wallace left alone, and their triple goes for Indiana.
Could have held for one, did not, but able to hit. Here's the flick ahead. Alyssa Smith lays it in on the delivery from Clark.
Round to Russell pick. Now to Horston. Gets a decent look. Can't get it to go. All of a sudden, that's 6 of 10. Not looking so hot anymore. And the